A bit of a weird one, but now there's a hole in the back of the Haas, and this is for the improving the quality in terms of health and safety, I suppose, and removing the coolant mist. So there's the vent cover in, all fixed in, siliconed in, etc. I'm going to silicon in the back, just to make sure we don't get any leaks from coolant, etc. And then we'll carry on from there. And this is also the unit that I've created. So there is a carbon filter, F7 filter, M4 filter, the fan itself, and then this is all the joint section. So there's a condensate trap. I've made a copper coil inside, which is going to be connected to an air line to keep cool. So we're hoping to try and cause the filter, the coolant mist to condensate basically and run back down into the machine. Joe cut up a piece of bar because he got fed up, I think, with the acid dripping everywhere. So he's now done it inside a tank, so that, you know, at least it doesn't go anywhere. It's a fantastic job, Joe. We've been practicing Soshi every day, doing our 3S, etc. It's worked amazingly well. I really recommend it.
Alright, so before we had no anodised backs upstairs on the building area, so I used to have to keep going downstairs to grab just raw anodised backs to build like halos, large path markers and eyelids. So now I've put a stock of anodised backs on our parts rack.
Joe also put in a new rod inside the powder coat booth, so he doesn't have to hand hold the parts anymore, because we worked out that that's actually a health and safety risk in terms of contact dermatitis. Max was busy sorting out his buttons on the parts conveyor. He's made this holder a bit shorter because basically the bracket down here crashed into it. Liam's been trialling a new little tray to basically deal with quick setups. So you'd have this pre with all your bits and pieces that you need for the next part that you're running on the machine. Joe fixed what bugged him. He put up this piece of foam with all the tools, etc. for the electronic space. Well done, Joe. We've got new ducting bits and pieces to replace this section of ducting to make this safer. So that will be a project that's going to come in future. This extractor fan needs to come out. Then we're going to have a duct coming down to this oven, to the laser, to the injection mould, and to the main soldering area. So that's 4 in total into that same duct. We've used flat ducting because Max and Cameron keep hitting their heads on this pipe. So let's try and get it close to the ceiling and make it safer too. Ryan fixed what bugged him, and he sorted out labelling, etc. in this kitchen, and relabeled bits and pieces in the cupboard so that the items that you want are directly where you want them, directly above where you would need them. We've got a little bit more work to do, but he's done an absolutely fantastic improvement on this. Well done, Ryan.
Saving motion. I'll get you Cam to do it. And just split it up. Oh wait, we may have overfilled it. I'm getting too excited.
You can do one more glass, it's fun.